What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about the Razer Blade 15. I've had this laptop for about a month and I've been using it every day. In this video I want to give you guys some of the pros, the cons, the good and bad about this laptop. Hopefully it can help you guys if you're considering getting one or just overall interested in the laptop. So here it is, let's check it out now. One of the hardest things when looking at these laptops with kind of the ultra premium specs is how do those specs translate into real world performance and usability? What's it really like to live with this laptop every day? Because obviously these are expensive machines, and if you're buying one, you want to make sure that you're getting a product that's quality, that's going to hold up, and really going to be reliable for day-to-day use. And the good news about this is I think that it really does live up to the hype and live up to the expectations. The first thing to know about this laptop is it is really powerful. It's got an NVIDIA 1070 GPU with the Max-Q design. It has an 8th generation i7 Intel processor, so all the specs are there. But the more important than the specs is how it kind of all works together. Is the computer stable? Does it work well? And how is it to use just kind of in everyday computing tasks? And my answer to all of these things is it just really holds up well. And I think the biggest compliment I can give it is that you don't really notice that it's like a gaming laptop and it has these top-end specs. It just works cohesively and really well together, so it's not like you're constantly being reminded that you're dealing with this laptop that needs a ton of power or is loud and gets hot. And none of those issues really surface during day-to-day use, which isn't the case with all gaming laptops. So I think kind of the understated, subtle nature of this combined with the really high-quality unibody design and just understated look makes this a great laptop choice if you're looking for a versatile machine that can do everything. You can plug it into an external GPU and monitor at home and game, and you can bring it to the office and open it in a meeting and not look like you're busting out a gaming laptop. So I think that's probably what I would say is the biggest overall positive about this laptop. Now, it has to be addressed. The other huge upgrade that they made was that they finally shrunk down the bezels on the screen. The screen is 144 hertz 1080p matte display, but it has much smaller bezels now. It looks way nicer, way more modern. It's not distracting anymore. The 144 hertz is obviously great for gaming, but it's also really nice for just general computing. It makes everything look really smooth and good. Speaking of smooth, the trackpad is all glass and it's also top-notch. It's one of those trackpads where you could actually use this thing all day without needing a mouse, which is definitely not the case with a lot of the other Windows laptops, especially in the past. This has a real Mac trackpad feel to it, which is a real compliment because I would say those are kind of industry standard for quality. The keyboard has the Razer Chroma lighting on it, so it looks cool. You can kind of pick your lighting scheme and customize it however you want. And all of that is fun thing to play with if you're kind of into that whole customization. The port selection on the laptop is really solid. It has Thunderbolt 3, but it also has standard USB ports, an HDMI port, a display port, and they have USBs on both sides. And I just really like that they've included a traditional port selection instead of forcing you into using adapters, because even 2 years in with the MacBook Pro, it's still frustrating to always have to have an adapter because let's face it, the USB-C Thunderbolt 3 revolution hasn't quite come that quickly. There's still a lot of traditional USB devices around that it's nice to have those ports. Overall, I think this is just a really solid, well-made laptop. It's understated, it's kind of a mature gaming laptop. It's like the gaming laptop grew up. And there's really not that many negative things about this laptop, and for the ultra premium price, you would really hope that's the case. But hopefully in this video, I can give you some peace of mind if you're thinking of spending that money on it. I do think it's worth it. I do think it holds up in everyday use. I haven't noticed any issues with it, and I've really enjoyed gaming on it and using it for work and just using it every day. It's a great laptop. So if you're in the market for a new laptop, I would for sure say that this is worth your while to check out. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. As always, thanks for watching and see you next time.